Hey guys, welcome to the Bo and Zalon show. I'm Bo.
And I'm Zalan. And today's Monday Funday, and we're also going to talk about why your four-star Titan might suck. So, hey, Bo, how was your Monday Funday today?
It was another Monday fun day. I got a Durat on both accounts, which is great because I need the 3 stars for Titan food.
Oh, nice.
Working on a couple of 4 stars that I've got on one account, and then I've got the one 4 star on the other account. But how did you do? What did you end up with?
I ended up with a Coria, and I actually wasn't too upset about it because my Krathos defense is working out really nicely for my garrison. And when I say really nicely, we're talking, one, maybe two attacks a day, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm hoping that Coria can work out just as well on a land defense.
okay.
So I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy.
We'll take a look at that later, but right now we're looking at we still have the 10 times higher chance to win Ulrich, who's a 4 star champion, and also there's a higher chance to win any other champion from the temple. Now I will tell you that Anthrax over in NonToxic II dropped an epic token and ended up pulling a level 30 Durat.
Nice.
Yeah, and considering he's only been playing 3 weeks, he got into the game right like the week before the event started, and then played through the event and earned that token.
Oh yeah.
And so
Well,
he's 3 week player in. He's got a level 30 Durat, and he's as happy as he could possibly be.
that's great to hear somebody having some good luck with the epic tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still hanging on to my epic tokens. I've still got 2 of them, and I'm waiting on a new Titan class or a new Titan that we haven't seen before.
Correct. Yeah, I'm looking for something like that as well, and
Yeah.
I still got two myself. So
Yep.
it's going to be pretty awesome when we do finally decide that it's time. So
Yeah, most definitely. So let's talk about why your 4 star Titan might suck.
all right, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
yeah, because this is
So,
something everybody wants to know.
yep.
Because everybody's got a lot of maxed out 3 stars, and they're looking at the 4 stars and kind of doing the little drooling thing, like, oh man, I can't
Yeah.
wait for those four
Yeah.
stars because I got my maxed out 3 stars.
Yep. And people,
But
people might be getting antsy, going, "Oh no, we didn't win a 4 star again. Well, I'm gonna go find a new alliance, or I'm gonna jump to the other alliance." And just okay. So 4 stars are great. Everybody wants a 4 star. But you have to understand that having a 4 star is like being in a marriage, where having a 3 star is kind of like having a summer romance, right?
exactly,
So
exactly.
looking at, I've got the dotdatabase.net pulled up here. And if you guys don't know, dotdatabase.net is an absolute wonderful resource. You should check it
Oh
out.
yeah, yeah. Down at the bottom there, it's run by Yuki.
That's right. Let me scroll down all the way and let's show everybody. Developed by
Yeah.
Yuki. Yuki also does the wiki page. I believe he's part of the
Hmm.
wiki page team.
Correct.
All right, so we're looking at Drakor here, who is a very popular 4 star, and then on the other side of Drakor, the 3 star version, we have Durat, who is also a very popular Titan. So let's go ahead and max out Durat as a 3 star, level 40, and take a look at what his health is. 34,613 health, 1,349 attack. Pretty good at a maxed out level 3. Now, the question is, what does it take to get your 4 star to an equivalent level of a maxed out 3 star? And by playing around with the database here, we have determined that it is a level 37 4 star. So 3 levels down, right? You get 34,952 health and 13,000 or 1,363 attacks. So not exactly the same numbers, but pretty close. The reason that your 4 star Titan might suck is because you need to look at the total amount of experience points that it takes to get your Titan to that level.
Exactly.
And
And that I was going to say that grind in itself you're looking at either they have to be your main Titan that you're fighting with all the time, or
Mm-hmm.
you have to fuse a crap ton of Titans into them.
That's right. Absolutely. So to max out your 3-star Durat, how is it pronounced? Do you know?
Durat. I mean, that's what I've always been saying. But
Yeah.
again, everybody's got their tomato,
Okay. All
kind of
right.
situations.
All right. So the 3-star Durat, because I tend to say Durat, but Durat, whatever. The amount of XP that you got to get him to level 40 is 241,800. All right?
Correct.
Now, you knock off the 2 zeros because you get 100 XP per battle. That's 2,418 battles. Assuming that you don't do fusions and you don't do arenas. We know there's ways to speed that up. But, just as a basis, 2,418 regular battles to get your Durat maxed out. If you look at the 4-star version, to get him to an equivalent level, it's 399,600 XP. Or 3,996 battles. So the difference there is 1,500 battles to get the 4-star to the same level as your 3-star. And that right there,
that's a big difference.
That is why your 4-star Titan might suck. Now, it depends. Another option that we can look at here is it Solzar? No, or Sarkon,
no,
right?
Sarkon. Yep, Sarkon.
Yep, Sarkon. So let's take a 4-star Sarkon and we'll put him at level 37. And then let's also take the 3-star version, who is Cormac, which a lot of people have Cormac. I like Cormac.
Maxed out, yeah. A lot of Cormacs maxed out.
Right. So let's max out Cormac at level 40, and let's look at where we are here. Now, if you'll notice, the number of XP, the amount of XP to get him to the level is exactly the same. So they're different Titan classes, but the XP to get to level 40 is 241,800, and then the XP to get to level 37 on the 4-star is 399,600. So the only difference there is because their class, their health is a little bit less because they're infiltrators. Their attack, is what their attack is. So the difference between 3-star and 4-stars really doesn't, the 4-stars don't really shine until you get them at level 38 and above, or you get their 5th skill and 5th relic slot unlocked.
Yeah.
And that's
big, right?
And there. I would argue that the 5th relic slot is probably more important than the 5th skill. Because you don't have control over what the skill is, but if you have complete control over what the relics are. And if you can equip that Titan with 5 relics of your choosing, and he's like level 38, it can be pretty, it can be a huge difference between a level, having 4 relics and only having 5 relics.
Yeah, I was going to say, in events, this is just a kind of just a nice thing that you can look at towards events with that 5th relic slot is you could literally have, now I typically don't get 4-star event relics, but you could literally have 1 through 4 star event relics and still have a relic to put on your Titan to still kind of maybe boost up defense or health a little bit or armor. Because that's what I tend to do, because if I only have 3 relic slots on my champion, Ulrich, and I have 1 or 2 relics on there, they get kind of squishy, So the more relic slots in events, times when you're raiding, I feel that that's a huge bonus.
Yeah. So this is just a little, comparison here, guys, to for some of the newer players to the game, or even some of the older players that maybe haven't thought about it. Jumping around and trying to farm 4-stars every week, it's fine. That's a valid way to play the game. But, unless you're putting in the grind to get that 4-star up to level 38 and get that 5th skill and 5th relic slot, then you're not really gaining anything except headache, when you could be playing with a level 43 star and doing just as well in a shorter amount of time.
Just another point I wanted to make too is also you do want to, on the 4 stars, you do want to try to unlock as many skills as possible on the 4 stars before you level them up, because you don't want to spend all that time leveling them up to high level, 37, to try to compare out to your maxed out 3 star.
Exactly.
You don't want that to happen, and then find out you got your 3rd skill and 4th skill are just total garbage.
Right. You don't want your, it would be sad to have them at level 36 with only 2 skills, and then when you fuse them again, find out that 3rd skill is resist to lightning.
Exactly.
Because they don't let you change.
My Kamathi with this last event, I'll tell you right now, I unlocked, we did it in the last video, I unlocked 3 skills and 3 relics, and she's only at level 5. I still haven't done anything with her, but I'm just glad that I like her skills.
Yeah, exactly.
If I didn't like them, I would have stopped investing already.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So you need to pay attention to what's going on with your Titan skills. The relics you can control, but the skills, you can't. And there's no difference between the level of the skills on a 3-star and 4-star as well either. The first skill on a 4-star maxes out at 30%, and the exact same skill on a 3-star maxes out at, hang on, 30%.
There you go.
So there's the same skills that are possible as well, because it's a Titan class, right? The skills are dependent on whether it's a champion or an infiltrator or whatever. So
now there is one other thing about that Titan class too that I want to mention, and that is the fact that now that everybody is kind of going a little nuts on the berserkers that buff pikemen, whether it be a Korea, Krathos, or some of those. I was going to say a lot of the times now that 5th skill, that just makes the troops that they're buffing even stronger.
Yep.
So that is actually one plus side, against why your 4-star Titan might suck. But the plus side is your troops are going to get buffed a little bit more. So that is something to look forward to in a 4-star.
That is true. Is true.
With the whole troop with the troop buffing.
Yeah. So 4-star Titans don't really suck. It's just that they could, compared to a good 3-star.
We do want to make sure, because I know we're saying that 4 stars suck a lot in this episode, so we don't want everyone to think that they're really that bad. No, they could. It's a might situation.
Right. But it's it's not the holy grail that people make it out to be, like, oh, I got a 4-star. Now I'm married to
Correct.
Now I'm married to the thing.
I'm happy that we got a 3-star Titan this week. As long as we're getting 3-star Titans in season rewards, I'm not going to be upset, because those 3 stars are necessary. Just like right now, there's a big complaint right now. But a lot of people are having a hard time getting 2 stars, actually.
Yes, very much so. 2 stars are in short supply, and you can
unlock skills.
Right. Well, you can unlock the skills, but you have to use a 3-star to do it, and that's a bit of a waste.
And you're not doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody wants to do that. So I stopped at my after I got the 2nd skill on both of my Akibus unlocked. I had to stop because I don't have any 2 stars.
Exactly.
I don't have any 2 stars I want to get rid of. I've got some event 2 stars that I want to hang on to.
That eventually will become common, and when they do, then you can can do what you want. But
exactly. So, all right. So I think we have beat that dead horse enough.
Okay.
Let's go back to the game.
Wait. One last thing. I do have one last thing on the 4-star, and I just didn't want to forget to mention it, but out of all the 4-star Titans that I have ever gotten, and I think, Bo, you might agree as well, the 4-star Titans that I have had the most success with, and actually have had the most fun with playing, especially as my main Titans and attacks, have all been from the events.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They actually haven't been from season rewards. So again, as much as everybody wants 4-star Titans as season rewards, one of the 3 4-star Titans I've gotten so far in the game, one of them I've fused already.
Yeah.
My Grimvold, he didn't have good skills, so he just had to go. But that was only because I wanted to give another 4-star a shot at that 5th skill. So, but I didn't get it, but I did on that skill bonus day that they did.
Yeah.
So
the season rewards this season, we got a 3-star. I believe all 3 non-toxic alliances got a 3-star. There was nothing special really in the season rewards pool. It was the standard, the standard
Yeah. The
stuff.
Rangers are the last ones they added
Yeah,
really, and that they're still
and they're still there.
happy. Yeah,
Um,
still pretty common. Yep.
Yep, they're still there. So looking at NonToxic 3, currently ranked really towards the bottom because the half the alliance is still asleep. We're in 20th place, which is the last position that gets gems. But hey, look, there's that 2-star we all need.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. No, that probably won't happen though.
Yeah.
I can't see us being what's it called? I don't see us not getting in top 13. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and for you guys, at 13 is the first spot that gives us a 3-star, which is that typically is like we want to be at least 13. Now we're discussing amongst the alliance leaders some strategy going forward, but there's not really anything to announce just
but we're
yet.
not going to release anything in video and then
That's
have
right.
it be some sort of big issue because that would
Yeah,
be just
exactly.
stupid.
Yeah,
Because without everybody
yeah,
talking first before making decisions,
yeah.
then we don't want anything bad to happen to any of the alliances. So.
Right. So what we're going to do is the leaders of the 3 alliances will have a meeting, and we will figure out what the plan is, and then we will let everyone know on band and in game, and then at some point we'll talk about it on video after it's been decided. But just a quick note, we do let players. We don't prevent players from moving from one non-toxic alliance to another, and that's fine. But it needs to be discussed with your alliance leaders ahead of time so that we can let everybody know what's going on. We don't want to cause a panic.
Exactly. You don't want
So
to, because a lot of other players, as soon as they see anyone gets booted, to be
yeah,
honest, every time I've ever booted any players in the last couple of weeks, because our non-toxic 3 group is so quite tight knit over there.
yeah,
Anytime I'm about to boot someone, I message everyone ahead of time. I say, everyone, please don't panic. I'm about to do something. And as soon as I say that, someone gets booted. And then usually right afterwards, I usually am putting up a message because that person just messaged me and said that they're going to take a break from the game or
yeah,
something, something, something,
yep,
and that's cool. That's not a problem at all. So, but I put that first because I've seen so many reactions where all of a sudden when leaders start booting people start getting like, what's going on? Is everything falling apart? Is the sky falling? No, no,
yeah,
Chicken Little, the sky is not falling.
yeah,
Everything is just
yeah.
fine.
That's fine. But
So,
we have changed our alliance minimums for non-toxic 3 just a little bit. It's still 150,000 VP for the season, and here's the change part, 125 battles. And
yeah,
the
we're
battles
going to up the
won.
battles. Yep.
Right. And the battles won is for lower level players who are new to the game. The battles won minimum is not for a level 25 player that wants to make the minimum and then take the week off. If you want to take the week off, just let us know that, hey, I got real life stuff going on and I'm going to be low this season. And we won't boot you for
Yeah.
whatever.
No, I've already gotten. Yeah, I was gonna say I got messages last week from two players that have been with us for a very long time. They said that they weren't going to be hitting certain requirements, so I made sure that they hit the other requirement, and as long as
Yeah.
they hit the other requirement, they're fine.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the battles one requirement is not there for people just to decide to take a week off. It's there
Yeah,
in case
if we don't get a message,
Yeah.
that will be considered,
Yeah.
not acceptable.
Right. So just need to message Zalon, and let him know that, hey, because Zalon keeps up with all of the alliance membership and who gets kicked and who gets invited. I don't do any of that for non-toxic 3 because it gets messy when there's more than one person doing that. So message Zalon in game. Zalon, ISAP, ZALON, ISAP, in game if you have, real life stuff going on, or if you want to join Non-Toxic 3, he would also handle sending out those requests.
Yeah, correct. I have about 2 or 3 people in line right now,
Yep.
in case of any people that decide to leave today.
Yep.
just because at the end of the season they choose, maybe they wanted to take a week
Yep.
off for the game,
Yep.
whatever. So I might be sending invites anytime within the next 6 to 12 hours. So,
Yeah.
but also to Non-Toxic 2, there was a leadership change over there recently. So who should anybody want to get into Non-Toxic 2?
There is. Well, actually, so Timmy is still in non-toxic 2 at this point because we had some alliance changes going on this morning. There's 4 spots available. We're not sure how many spots we actually have available.
Okay.
So,
But also, Godan also put out a video last night,
yeah,
showing that Ethan was promoted.
that's right. Ethan is taking over the non-toxic 2 membership invite and kicking duties on along with Godan as co-leaders of that alliance. The Timmy account is going to be moving out to make room for another player that that wants to be part of our group.
And then wants to be active. I mean,
and wants to be active.
More active than Bo is, because he has to split his time between 2 accounts, which again is not something he's trying to do. So
no, definitely not. I wasn't pulling my weight in either alliance, so it's time to just do one. And so I'm staying in non-toxic 3.
Timmy will still be around, just in case for any anytime though he may need to be called back up. He's a reservist.
That's right.
He might need to be called back up into the front line again. You never know.
Yep. Timmy is on active duty right now, but he's going back to his reserve status soon this week, just sometime this week, as soon as everything gets settled down. So.
Yep.
All right. Hey, anything else we didn't cover? I think we covered it all.
Yeah, pretty much for this Monday Funday. We're at anticipations for what's it called? The rest of the week. I mean, live stream probably Thursday morning from the devs.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll be seeing that sneak peek of whatever this new event is that they referred to.
Yeah, that would be nice to know. And then the 10 times drop event ends tomorrow, so maybe we'll have another one-day event, maybe a Spoils of War. That would be nice.
Nice Spoils of War or fusion event this week. Nice to see a fusion event this week would be nice. So as one of the one days.
Right. Well, give me the Spoils of War before we do the fusion event. If I have, if I get to pick.
Yeah. Rack up those Titans. Rack them up.
All right. Yeah.
Line them up all nicely in a line.
That's right. So hey, what did on a personal note, what did you think about my new channel art for my YouTube channel?
Oh yes, you got your official baptism last night into the Non-Toxic Gamers YouTube community. So your channel art is amazing. I saw what he was working with in the beginning, and it definitely took a turn, because it seemed like APOC said, it starts one place and then always turns up somewhere else.
Yeah,
and
channel
art looks amazing.
It just wasn't working out the way that, I mean, we was like, it's okay, but it's just not. It's not there. And then when we started playing with the different colors and all thing, and he got into the green and orange and yellow and red with which is kind of like a Mandalorian color scheme, from like Boba.
A little bit of a Star Wars reference.
Yeah, like Boba Fett, like the greens and the gray.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
And as soon as he hit on that, I'm like, stop. That's it right there. And it just looks awesome. APOC does great work there, and I've put that on.
Yeah.
I've put that on everything. So guys, hey, there's a lot of changes that are coming up here in the whole non-toxic thing. I'm on my channel, on Bo Ganora's channel. I'm still going to be doing DOT. Still going to be doing the Bo and Salon show. I'm going to start doing some more Dominations content because we're reviving the Dominations Non-Toxic Gamers Alliance. So look for that. If you want to see more of that, please hit that subscribe button and like the videos. That way I'll know what kind of videos to do. And I believe that our fearless leader Zalon here is starting to work on some things on his side. Anything you're ready
Oh
to
yeah,
share?
oh yeah. You're going to be seeing some stuff from me. Hopefully this week, I'm going
Yeah.
to be having a couple DOT videos coming out on my channel.
All right.
So
Awesome. Awesome. Very good.
sneak peek for all the people that waited
That's
until the
right.
end of our video. So
That's right.
all the people that waited till the end of our video today, because I
Yeah.
don't know how long it is. It's probably a
I
little long,
I don't know. So
but
we
you got the official sneak peek that Zalon's
That's
going to come
right.
out with some DOT videos this week.
That's right. Zalon and I were talking in show prep before we started recording that he's got some good stuff lined up, guys. He's got some topics that have not been done by anyone. And I wanted to do this, why your 4-star Titan might suck piece as a separate video, but I just don't have the time to sit down and do a edited video with all kinds of stuff. I'm just like, you know what, we'll just do it on the show. My point is not to be flashy in Hollywood. My point is
Oh,
just,
not like DBR.
no.
Flashy, flashy
I don't need to be flashy in Hollywood. Although DBR does a great job with editing his videos.
Yes, he does. He does. He does.
And my job is to just get the information out there in a way that is accessible, in a way that is understandable. That's all I want to do, because I just want people to know what the information is, and then they can do with it what they decide, right? So anyway, guys, that's I believe that's about it. For all of the non-toxic gamers, I'm Bo.
And I'm Zalon.
This is a Bo and Zalon show. Please like and subscribe, and we are signing off.